I normally don't read Watchtower literature anymore because I wasted 35 years of my life doing that. However, this is spreading all over, Facebook and other places about the current Watchtower they're studying today about avoiding apostate lies, and so it's kind of laughable of the accusations from Watchtower to accuse other people of lying when they do it on the regular. So let me read the first paragraph, paragraph 8 in today's Watchtower. Question 8. How should we respond to lies? Satan, the father of the lie, uses those under his control to spread lies about Jehovah and about our brothers and sisters. For instance, apostates publish lies and distort facts about Jehovah's organizations on websites and through television and other media. Those lies are among Satan's burning arrows. How should we respond if someone confronts us with such lies? I don't know, scream, yell, run away. We reject them. Why? Because we have faith in Jehovah and we trust our brothers. I don't know how you can sound more cult like than that sentence right there. We trust our brothers. So we don't question what's being given to us in written form. We just trust them. Okay, that's pretty groupthink, mind control, indoctrination right there. Because we have faith in Jehovah and we trust our brothers. Okay, you should never trust anybody. You should always do your own research to prove what you have is true. Because even Paul says keep testing yourself to make sure you're still in the faith. It's something kind of in the Bible that's kind of important to Christians, I think. Anyways, why? Because we have faith in Jehovah and we trust our brothers. In fact, we avoid all contact with apostates. We do not allow anyone or anything, including curiosity, to draw us into arguing with them. Yeah. Anyways, little do you know that witnesses are not allowed to talk to me in any kind of form because they literally have to run away, scream. You'll see videos of apostates entering a memorial and they literally close their ears and cry like this. It's pretty crazy. Even elders who are the leaders of the church are not allowed to talk to us. I believe they may be able to in a group of two, but it'd be very controlled because they're afraid of obviously having their faith broken because we do speak the truth. Anyways, and so the laughable part about this is Watchtower calling other people liars when literally you can just look at their timeline from their Genesis essentially to now and how many lies have not come true. We can start off with Charles Taze Russell thinking the end was going to come in 1914, and then I believe he did one 1919, and then 1925, and then 1975. There was talk about 1994 being a very pivotal year, 2000 being a very pivotal year. All this because this is the scripture in Matthew about this generation. And so they keep changing that prophecy about that. And now you have something that makes absolutely no sense, which is the overlapping generations, which should keep them safe until about 2034. And then I don't know what they're going to do after that. And so that was lie, 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 lie. Okay. And then you have different prophecies by Rutherford, for instance, when he talked about the princes returning and he bought Beth Sorem, a giant mansion for them, and put it in their name so they can return and be comfortable in San Diego when they got resurrected by God. And because San Diego, apparently, according to him, was close to Israel's temperature. Um, Obviously, that never happened. They like to dismiss this as new light, but new light is irrelevant because any religion can claim new light to any doctrine. Okay, they can just dismiss it. Mormons do it. All religions kind of do it. Um, what other lies do we have? We have literally Brother Jackson on under oath denying that he is the channel to God, even though in his literature he says he is. Um, you have the brother defending in the Canadian pedophile scandal up there saying, "Oh, we don't shun our family members. It's only a spiritual separation. All normal family connections still exist. This is all caught on camera." Well, my family does not talk to me. Okay, and I knew this when I made my decisions. Okay, I also shunned my sister while I was in the organization. I didn't see a word to her for 9 years. I did not talk to my own sister. Okay, I have friends that I shunned back in '04, and I had to call them up and apologize for my actions. I didn't know what I was doing. I was in a cult and I was doing what I was told. Okay, you have situations of the Malawi Mexico scandal where we're not allowed to get involved in politics or get involved in the military or sign any kind of government cards that would give money to a political party, for instance. But Mexicans in a certain period of time were allowed to bribe the government to give them a card so that says that they did serve military time so they wouldn't go to jail. Why is this? I'm assuming Mexico actually had to get a lot of income and it's has a lot of witnesses there. But in the same time zone, Malawi, in the exact same situation, were not allowed to sign those cards. And those brothers got tortured, sometimes to death, because of this. Why? Africans probably don't have any money and there's really no investment for the organization. That's the only thing you can say the difference, because it's the same religion, the same faith, because it's international faith. You have this situation where I had to study the Revelation book. It's a separate book. It's a red book. Jehovah's Witnesses know about it. Revelation climax at the end. And I studied it 3 times as a kid, and we were always told about the UN and how the UN was a scarlet-colored wild beast, and we were not supposed to associate with them because the UN was going to turn on religion and eventually come against God's people. This is what Jehovah's Witnesses were teaching. But meanwhile, they were in the UN as NGOs for 10 years, and then they gave some half-assed response about, oh, we needed a library card, when the UN library is public for everybody. And so they get involved in political things like that. They're invested in different companies that have shady, like tobacco and arms. They also were invested in some kind of political organizations in Europe to allow certain things to happen because the laws forbid their worship there. And so they acquiesced under different things that are there. No. So Watchtower isn't in any position to judge anybody for lying, because they literally are still lying to this day with their overlapping generations that make no sense whatsoever. So no, avoiding apostates is not that big of a deal. When I left, I was afraid of apostates because I thought there were these angry, deranged people that just hated the truth and hated Jehovah's Witness faith and wanted to ruin it. And in reality, they were educated, they were caring people, caring individuals who were not deranged, who were collected, and who were actually awake, and that was the big difference. And a big purge is going on right now, and so they have articles like this, and so that's just what's going on. But no, I think that's laughable to call us liars when you have a really terrible track record. And I'm going to put in the description a link to jwfacts.com, which gives everything documented. There's no reason for me to document it again, because Paul Grundy is amazing and he already has that already done for me. So you can go there and you can double check everything I said, make sure it's factual.